It's the perfect time to really appreciate our outdoor spaces, but it's also the time to do a little upkeep and tackle some outdoor projects. So Sharon is taking one on that she's been putting off for a while, but she's making it worth the wait.
Well, this makeover is going to be a special one because this is my sister's backyard. And for a couple of years now, I've been telling her not to stain her deck because I am going to help her with it. And finally, the year has come. So they've got a really beautiful backyard here, lots of room for the kids to run around and play. So I really want to focus on making this beautiful big deck a nice area for the adults to chill, to entertain, to barbecue, and really just enjoy. So I've got the painters here sanding the entire deck, which is really important. You got to get rid of that weathered wood before you stain. With semi-transparent stain especially, it's really difficult to decide on the color unless you get a sample. So I've been looking at a few here. I like briarwood, I like Mesa Verde tan, but you absolutely want to get a real sample of stain and try them out. So I've got one here. I'm going to try the lighter one, briarwood, and then we will see what ends up winning.
Okay, so I always count myself as lucky to know Sharon and just be one neighborhood over from her. But my goodness, your sister hit the jackpot. That is a good size deck, my friend. So, wow, you left us with two color choices. It's time to reveal the winner. So which stain color did you end up going with?
All right, Tracy, so I decided to go with Mesa Verde tan. It just had a really nice warmth to it, and I went with semi-transparent, but I liked it kind of light to not have too much contrast with the pale white brick. And then I also chose light because it gets really hot here. They actually get a lot of sun, so I wanted it to be nice and light. It won't heat up so much under your feet, and it'll also be a little bit more fade resistant.
Oh, I love that. You don't want to be in that situation like when you're running on the sand to the beach and your feet are so hot. You don't want that on the deck. The kids are running around barefoot. Protect them. Now, did you add any other colors to the deck area?
Yes, I did. I really do like to add some interest by mixing different colors and different opacities. So for the verticals, for this privacy fence area, I went with a solid stain in Fairview taupe, so it's a nice darker color. And what I did, Trace, was I wrapped it all the way around onto the lattice, so it kind of gives it a cozy corner space to delineate the dining area. And I did add this extra piece of lattice because there was one on the side of the patio door, but I added the other one again, so we kind of get that consistency and symmetry on either side of the patio door. And then I also added some cedar planter benches and planter boxes. You're not going to sit on those and hide your beautiful plants. But I stained those also with the Fairview taupe. So it kind of has a nice grounding effect. And I think as the plants grow, it'll be nice and soft.
Oh, that is so good. You know what? It balances it out that you added that extra lattice, and then it's like an accent wall, but it's outside, which is lovely. There are so many ways to make the most out of your outdoor space, whether you have a big balcony or a big backyard. She's got a big backyard. So tell us more about the layout and the furniture.
It is really huge. And in fact, I wanted to really set this up as a nice cozy outdoor living space for my sister and her husband because the kids have the whole backyard. They don't need the deck too. So because it's 400 square feet, which is like bigger than my cabin, there's a lot of room to separate space. So we've got a nice dining area, a zone for lounging, and then also a cooking area. But I did have to fill in with some furniture because it is such a big space. So I was happy to not break the bank and found some really nice, affordable, and beautiful solutions from IKEA. So let's start with the dining room, Trace. With the dining room, again, to save a little bit of money, the existing table was in really good shape, so we kept that. It's nice and neutral, but I really elevated the look with these awesome Bondelman chairs. They almost have an interior feel. They're nice and substantial, and they're super comfy. So to also kind of help this space a little bit and add a bit of privacy, I put some palms and some sort of container plants. And that, again, sort of helps with the privacy for sure. But what is really cool is we all want extra lighting to go into the evening so we can spend even more time out here. But these older homes don't have outdoor electrical outlets. So the solution for this was these awesome string lights from IKEA that are solar. So at nighttime, they'll get a little extra light so they can enjoy entertaining in the evening.
Oh, that is beautiful. There's nothing like those twinkle lights. They're amazing. So let's head over to the lounge area. What did you do over there?
All right, so we didn't have a wall over here to delineate this space, but so an area rug is perfect. So this outdoor rug with black and white is kind of graphic, and it really helps to ground the space. And then to bring a modern touch, I've always loved the Scarpo chairs. They're kind of classic, and I've used them in many projects, but they're awesome because they're kid-friendly, just in case the kids end up here. And they also add, again, a nice modern touch. But the Bondleman bench was a really great addition, I thought, because it creates this nice sort of conversation area, and it's multifunctional. Because it matches the dining room set, I can always bring that over there when they need extra seating for 6, and then you don't have to have a lot of extra furniture sitting around.
Oh, that is so smart. And it's going to be really nice to have that extra seating when we can all visit again. So the very last zone, Cher, is the barbecue zone. What'd you do over there?
Yeah, so over in the barbecue, didn't have to do a lot, but we actually grounded with a plastic rug just to kind of take the spills and protect the deck. And then over here, this is awesome, a really good acacia wood shelf that you can put all of your barbecue utensils, and when it's not set up beautifully for a Cityline shoot, you can put your food and your trays out here, so it's also a really handy spot for the cook.
Yeah, that is actually really smart, and that's such a small thing that's going to make a huge difference to anyone that's preparing the meal outside by the barbecue. Really good job, Sharon. She must be happy with you.
She is thrilled.